an 18 forecast. News 18. Weather from where you live.
Well, the scattered showers and storms represented by this line, that's a little warm front lifting northward. South of that warm front, temperatures are rising 60 or greater. North of it, they're still in the 50s. This is the squall line off to our west. Now, we've had some sporadic wind damage, pretty much Springfield southwestward, and tornado damage just northwest of St. Louis. But I haven't had any severe reports out of this part of the line just yet. But it's moving northeastward. And I still think as we get into these evening hours, I wouldn't rule out a few sporadic damaging wind gusts with it, and can't 100% rule out a very brief, weak, isolated tornado. But this is not going to be a really widespread event. So we'll keep an eye on it, but this is certainly headed our way. But in the meantime, we still have a few of these showers kind of hanging out from Kentland and Remington and Fowler over towards Monon and Wolcott, as well as Monticello, Royal Center. Notice a few little lightning strikes here on Rochester. This is all moving northward, and once this moves out, we'll get into a little bit of a lull for a while, and then the main rain and storms will come in with time. Currently, though, 50s north of the warm front, south of it, it's 64 degrees on this January evening in Crawfordsville, 60 and rising in Lafayette. Dew points are still a little bit low for any sort of severe weather. They're running in the mid to upper 50s, but there are some dew points around 60 in Illinois moving eastward. So 60 is that kind of critical point where you can get some wind down to the ground. So as that comes in, that may again produce a couple sporadic severe gusts. So after the rain and the storms tonight, we got to watch the flooding potential. Not only rising streams and creeks tonight and a lot of ponded fields, but also Wabash River flooding as we head to end the week and into the weekend with an Arctic blast on the way. Now, there is a little snow in the forecast, though nothing substantial. There is the line of storms coming in as we head through the evening hours. You can see the movement generally off to the northeast, but even as it pulls away, there'll still be a lot of rain behind it. So rain through the night, rain into tomorrow morning, then ending, and then mostly cloudy as a little dry air works in for part of tomorrow before a shower or two, and then perhaps a little snow shower action comes in tomorrow night. Notice as we get into tomorrow night, that's 7 and that's midnight. Blue represents some flurries and a few scattered snow showers. Then the Arctic air will continue to really rush in. We'll be in the teens by tomorrow night. But in the meantime, though, let's track the severe weather. Pretty much viewing area wide. Can't rule out a sporadic severe gust or two from this, and perhaps a weak, brief, isolated tornado. And rainfall, 1 to 3 inches area wide, 1.61 projected total from today and tonight for Lafayette, 1.6 Delphine, perhaps 2 inches for Morocco, and finally tomorrow, after 65 tonight, falling to 46 tomorrow morning. Check it out. Temps falling all day tomorrow from 45 into the low 30s. 18 Friday, perhaps a few flurries and some light snow Saturday. And then 30s as we get into next week.
All right, you can't get used to anything in these
I know.
conditions, can you?
Yeah, 65 to 5. How about that? Yeah.